Ever wondered how the buildings around us have evolved over centuries? As we walk down the streets, we're surrounded by a timeline of human history, etched in stone, wood, and metal. From the ancient pyramids to towering skyscrapers, each structure tells a story of human progress and innovation. Today, we're embarking on a journey through time, exploring the evolution of architecture, the marvels of design that have defined eras, and the ingenious minds behind them. Let's dive into the world of architectural wonders. The journey of architecture begins in the ancient times. Our story starts in the heart of a desert, where the great pyramids of Egypt stand tall against the sands of time. These structures, built more than 4,000 years ago, are a testament to the ingenuity and perseverance of ancient civilizations. The largest of them, the Great Pyramid of Giza, is the only one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world that still stands today. It's a marvel of precision, with millions of limestone and granite blocks stacked neatly, forming a monument that has endured millennia. But how did they build it? The Egyptians used a combination of physical labor, rudimentary tools, and a deep understanding of mathematics and astronomy. They transported heavy blocks of stone across the desert and raised them high into the sky, all without the use of modern machinery. Each block was carefully placed, forming a structure so precise that even today we're still trying to figure out exactly how they did it. The pyramids were more than just grand structures, though. They were sacred tombs built to house the pharaohs in their journey to the afterlife. They represented the power and wealth of the pharaohs and their belief in life after death. From the deserts of Egypt, we travel to the city of Athens, where another architectural wonder stands, the Parthenon. Built in the 5th century BCE, this temple dedicated to the goddess Athena is considered the epitome of Doric architecture. Unlike the pyramids, the Parthenon was built with marble, giving it an ethereal beauty that captivates visitors even today. Its construction was a feat of engineering, with architects using optical illusions to make the temple appear more symmetrical than it actually is. Its significance, however, goes beyond aesthetics. The Parthenon was a symbol of Athenian democracy and Western civilization, a beacon of cultural and intellectual life. From the pyramids to the Parthenon, these architectural wonders laid the foundation of what was to come. These marvels, built with nothing more than human strength, simple tools, and an understanding of the world around them, set the stage for the architectural feats that we'll explore in our journey through the ages. The Middle Ages brought a new era of architectural innovations. As we journey through time, we find ourselves in the midst of the medieval period, a time of remarkable growth and development in architectural design. Now imagine a time when cathedrals were the skyscrapers of the world, their spires piercing the heavens. The Gothic cathedrals of Europe, in particular, were feats of engineering and artistry that still boggle the mind. Take, for example, the iconic Notre Dame de Paris. Its construction began in the 12th century, and it took nearly 200 years to complete. The cathedral's unique architectural features, such as its flying buttresses, were not only aesthetically pleasing but also served a critical structural purpose, distributing the weight of the massive structure. These architectural innovations allowed for the building of taller, more intricate structures, filled with beautiful stained glass windows that bathed the interiors in a kaleidoscope of light. Meanwhile, halfway across the world in China, another architectural marvel was taking shape: the Great Wall. This immense fortification was built to protect the Chinese Empire from invasions. It stretches over 13,000 miles, snaking its way over mountains, through valleys, and across deserts. The construction techniques used were as varied as the terrain it covers. In some sections, workers used tamped earth, while in others they used bricks and stones. Despite the different methods and materials used, the wall stands as a testament to the ingenuity of its builders and their ability to work with the land rather than against it. These medieval marvels, born from the minds of visionary architects and brought to life by the hands of skilled craftspeople, are a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of the human spirit. They were built in a time before modern machinery, using little more than brute strength, simple tools, and a deep understanding of the materials at hand. And yet, they have withstood the test of time, standing as proud today as they did hundreds of years ago, their beauty and majesty undiminished by the passing years. These medieval marvels continue to awe us even today. The Renaissance period was a time of rebirth for architecture. Nowhere is this more evident than in the grandeur of St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City and the opulence of the Palace of Versailles in France. St. Peter's Basilica, standing tall in the heart of Vatican City, is a testament to the transformative power of the Renaissance. Embarking on its construction in the early 16th century, architects like Bramante, Michelangelo, and Bernini infused the structure with their unique interpretations of Renaissance ideals. Influenced by the classical Greek and Roman styles, the basilica's dominant dome, harmonious proportions, and grandiose columns embody the period's emphasis on symmetry and balance. As for the interior, the basilica is adorned with an array of sculptures and mosaics that reflect the Renaissance's revival of humanist values, showcasing the period's fascination with the human form and the natural world. The basilica, in all its glory, mirrors the cultural and artistic Renaissance unfolding during its construction. Meanwhile, across the European continent in France, the Palace of Versailles stands as another hallmark of this era. Originally a hunting lodge, Louis XIV transformed it into a sprawling palace in the 17th century, reflecting the absolute monarchy's power and opulence. The palace's grand hall of mirrors, with its ornate decorations and expansive windows, epitomizes the Baroque style that followed the Renaissance. With its intricate gardens designed by André Lenotre, Versailles showcases an exceptional example of French formal garden design. The gardens, with their geometric shapes and symmetrical patterns, are a nod to the Renaissance's obsession with order and balance, even as the architectural style began to evolve. These architectural wonders, born from the Renaissance and its aftermath, indeed set the stage for the architectural evolution to come. The principles they embodied, the styles they helped evolve, and the cultural trends they represented all laid the groundwork for the architectural wonders of the modern era. The Renaissance and its aftermath set the stage for the architectural wonders of the modern era. The 20th century saw a shift towards more innovative and daring architectural designs. As we moved into the modern era, architects began to challenge the status quo, creating structures that were not just functional but also symbolic of the technological advancements and creative vision of the times. Two such structures that have become iconic symbols of modern architecture are the Sydney Opera House and the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. The Sydney Opera House, with its distinctive sail-like design, is a prime example of expressionist modernism. Danish architect Jorn Utsen's vision was to create a structure that would be as engaging and dramatic as the performances held within its walls. It was a monumental task that took over 14 years to complete, but the result is a masterpiece that stands as a testament to human ingenuity and persistence. On the other side of the world in Dubai stands the Burj Khalifa, the tallest structure and building in the world. This marvel of engineering and design soars a staggering 828 meters into the sky, more than twice the height of the Empire State Building. Its design was inspired by the geometries of a regional desert flower and the patterning systems embodied in Islamic architecture, symbolizing Dubai's growth and rapid development. Both these structures represent the essence of modern architecture, the blending of form and function, the integration of local culture and global trends, and the harnessing of technology to create structures that were previously thought impossible. They are not just buildings but symbols of progress and ambition, epitomizing the spirit of their respective cities and countries. From the Sydney Opera House with its undulating roofline that mimics the billowing sails of a ship, to the Burj Khalifa, a shimmering tower of steel and glass that seems to touch the sky, these structures have redefined the skyline and continue to inspire architects around the world. From the Sydney Opera House to the Burj Khalifa, modern architecture continues to push the boundaries of design. The journey of architecture is a testament to human ingenuity and creativity. In our exploration of world architecture, we've journeyed from the ancient pyramids of Egypt, grand testaments to the capabilities of our ancestors, to the ornate and intricate designs of medieval times which showcase the attention to detail and the love for aesthetics that guided our forebears. As we moved into the Renaissance, architecture became a blend of science and art, with structures like the Florence Cathedral showcasing the perfect harmony between these two seemingly disparate fields. The Renaissance was a golden age of architecture where form and function danced together in a beautiful ballet of stone and mortar. And then we ventured into the modern era where the possibilities seem endless. From the soaring heights of the Burj Khalifa to the innovative design of the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, these structures show us that there are no limits to what we can create. These modern marvels are not just buildings, they are testament to our ever-evolving imagination and technological prowess. Throughout this journey, we've seen how architecture is more than just creating buildings. It's a reflection of who we are as a society, a snapshot of our values, our beliefs, and our dreams. As we look around us, we see the echoes of the past and the promise of the future in the buildings that surround us.